Okay, Floss Tribe. Dental tips before bed is going to look just a little bit different this round because I am enjoying watching TV. This is my time of the evening where I just watch TV, but I wanted to test out a product that I just received called GFloss, and I wanted you to experience with me just how convenient this floss really says it is. It says, try me out and discover the joy of flossing, 100% hands-free. And so I figured what better time to try this out than while watching TV when I do not want to have my hands in my mouth, but I could floss and get some of the food debris out of my mouth. And I just ate shrimp pad thai for dinner. So it's even better because now it's time for me to floss all that wonderful food out. So here we go. So just some information about GFloss. So I actually saw it when I was just randomly searching through Amazon, and sometimes when I type in floss products, different sellers or products will come up. And so this particular one came up as a hands-free dental innovation. GFloss, your companion for enhanced dental cleaning. Easy to use, thin and soft floss. Deep cleansing, highly discreet. So like I have no affiliates with GFloss. They are not paying me to advertise for them. I am just simply reviewing this product just so that I can continue to give you the best tools to keep your mouth healthy and happy too. All right, so I'm going to open it. And it's cute because they're pink. Like that's actually what caught my eye too. Like the packaging is actually really nice. Just gotta get in there. Okay. So this is what they look like. Got a little, let me see, hopefully you can see what I see. All right. So they're tinier than I thought. Like compared to the picture, like I thought it was gonna be huge. And so they actually like, it's really tiny. So this is actually really cute. It also says that it's recyclable, cruelty-free, BPA-free, PFAS-free. And as far as it's made in the Dominican Republic, ingredients is high density polyethylene. So that's a different type of floss. So at some point you will hear more about the different types of floss there are out there so that you can kind of explore that. All right, so here we go. So I guess I'll put the GFloss here. But I'm really just gonna test this out to see how this works. I mean, it's just supposed to go in. So apparently when you put it in the mouth, you are supposed to, okay, get with this one. Just like, okay. Pop it in and then move it around and then pop it out and go to the next one. So now I'm trying to do like the each side of the tooth, each side of the gum. Pop it out. Pop it in. Pop it out. Pop it in. Okay. I think you need to have some serious skills with the lips and the tongue. Okay. Okay, so let's imagine. Let me just pause and imagine I'm watching TV, right? So let's just sit. I'm sitting back, relaxing, and I actually can't. Okay, it's nice if I can pop it in the side of my cheek. But I actually cannot focus on anything else but trying to get this floss from one area to the next. So I'm gonna pause this for a second. We'll come back and talk about the reviews, okay? Okay. So let's talk about what I did appreciate about this GFloss that we just reviewed. So on the very back, it gives a breakdown of like all these key points about the product. So it says, as far as easy to use, it says effective and intuitive. Move it with your tongue. Ensures comfort and effectiveness for tight teeth. Effortlessly reaches the most challenging areas like molars. And GFloss, your reliable tool for discreet hygiene. Use it anytime, anywhere. So I think for sure everything that it states is accurate, right? Because I definitely felt like I could move it with my tongue very easily. Moving it to the molars though, like I did not make it to the molars. I think because I got really frustrated before I can get to my molars. So that was a challenge. Also, it says your reliable tool for discreet hygiene. Use it anytime, anywhere. That I would say is definitely accurate for the most part, because like once you get to the front teeth, you know, you can kind of see it sticking out of my mouth. So that was a little odd because then you're just doing all this, you know, when you're out in public. So I don't know how discreet that is, but I definitely see where the product developer was going with it. This was interesting though. Like I actually had a whole moment where I needed to like take a deep breath after I took it out of my mouth and just calm my nerves, because I felt like I was like really putting in a lot of effort to get the floss from one tooth to the next. And I'm a dental hygienist, so for the most part, I think I'm pretty good at getting instruments from one side of the tooth to the other. I'd have to say that like on a day-to-day basis, I think it would be really complicated to make that C-shaped flossing that we're always telling our patients to do, right? Getting on each side of the tooth, each side of the gum. Sorry, I have one of the G-flosses in my hand because it really is so tiny, so cute. One thing I will say is it's super durable. Like this little floss was going nowhere, that little piece. The way that it's tied in and locked in, you can kind of see on the sides where it's these little clear balls that's kind of keeping it in place. So that floss is pretty darn durable. So it didn't go anywhere. Like me putting it from one position of my teeth to the next, like it didn't go anywhere. So I'd have to say that would I use this? I wouldn't use it. It was just too complicated, too difficult. I see the purpose and the point, right? Instead of having a stick sticking out of your mouth, or you're using your fingers to go in the teeth and floss while you're out. So I do see the purpose, but it was really complicated to use. And yes, you can get in each tooth, bouncing it in, but to effectively prevent gingivitis and gum disease from forming, like using this on a regular basis, I absolutely would not recommend. I would recommend continuing to use the floss stick, the string floss, or the water pick, where you have a little bit more control and you can actually stimulate those gums to keep them healthy. Floss Tribe, that's all I have for you tonight. GFloss review. Until the next time, good night.